I'm gonna do, I already did that side, put the hub on, and then put a wheel on there. And then I'm going to do the same with that side. So I'm probably not gonna be communicating with you guys very much, but at least you'll be able to see what I'm doing here. So. All right, let's see. This spindle's got a little bit of rust on it. So first thing I'm gonna do is get this cleaned up a little bit. Just a little surface rust, but it's gonna be covered with grease, but here, might as well clean it up. And I can't see who's commenting, so please converse between yourselves. Had to run to O'Reilly's and get some different lug nuts, and these studs were well, these studs were too short for my drag light wheels. So I ended up pounding them out and then pounding these longer ones in. And these were 7/16 by 20. And I switched to the 1/2 inch by 20 so that the front and the rear match. So I don't have to get confused with lug nuts. I put the lug nuts on that side, and the first one I hit with the impact broke. So that ain't cool. But I called them and they're like, oh, we'll replace it or whatever. Just don't use the impact next time. So that's what I intend on doing on this one. Cheers. Alright, I need my grease gun. Did anybody see it? Oh, it's way over there. Excuse me. Oh yeah, good times. What everybody up to today? Well, for starters, I'm going to get this crap all over my hands, but just gonna do a little looby dooby out here. I don't want any dry surfaces, and it'll help this all go together a little bit easier. Oh yeah, that's nice. Real nice. I also like to put a little bit on the bearing. You do have to be careful because hopefully everybody can hear me all right. Some of these are pretty darn sharp, so watch what you're doing. Don't want anybody getting hurt. There's an inside and an outside bearing. All right, so these rotors already came with the bearing race or whatever already seated, which is sweet. Ugh, that's gross. I gotta grab my rag. What's up, everybody? All right. So this is our seal. Don't forget this. Could be a terrible, terrible mess. If you got it, you might as well throw a little grease on this too. It's certainly not going to hurt. Man, I've been listening to that yacht rock all day. One banger after another. Tough to beat that stuff. Rubber mallet. This little taparoo. Look at that. Good as old. All right. I'm not putting a brakes on or anything because I guarantee I'm going to have these wheels and tires off probably a good 100 times. So. I want to make sure that kind of tools in there. Get back in there. What are you doing? These bearings actually came greased. So what we do is slide that in there and that'll kind of center everything for us. Push it in there the best you can. Cheers. All right, next, there's a washer. It's got this little keyway on it. Slide that up. Then we'll start our nut. This nut has like grooves in it, and there will be a hole. This one actually has 2 holes, and what you'll do is slide your cotter pin through and turn it. For anybody that's never done this before, throw a little bit of grease on this too. Why not? Oh boy, that's tight. Probably should have ran it in and out a couple times. Oh. Find your favorite Glen wrench, crescent wrench. What's everybody doing besides watching me work? I have been at it since like 6:30 this morning. I had to go pick up that 8/8 rear end. I got a bunch of the pieces cut off it. Pretty sweet. So, kind of want to tighten it. Make sure everything seats the way it should and that you can still turn the spindle. And you also want to make sure that your cotter key is going to line up. That feels pretty good. And we're going to turn it just a hair more so that we can line this key up. Now, the other side, this cotter key did not want to go through. You could see right through it, like it looked like it. You should go through, no problem. But do you think it would? Nope. Yeah, that ain't bad. Hopefully, send this little guy home. Hey, no, it's catching. Everything's a hammer, right? Come on. Are you too good for your home? Oh, speaking of that, who's excited for the Happy Gilmore 2 to come out on the 21st? Kind of sucks that it's on Netflix. I mean, I have Netflix, but I really would rather see it in the movie theater. Okay, now we're good. Cheers. Delicioso. Now, I like to turn these so that when you bend it, they both go around. Some people like to bend them in. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. Need to send her home a little. Look at this crescent wrench hammer. Hey, winner, winner. Yeah. Start with the long one. Bend her back. Okay. Short side. And then I like to just give it a little squeeze. Nothing too crazy. You don't want to really give them a squeeze because I already had to pull that side off. You never know if you're going to have to do it again. All right. Turning and burning. What do we need now? Where'd it go? We need the grease cap? Is that what it is? I swore that I said it right here. Does anybody see it? Am I hot? Cold? Ah! Jackpot. Now, even though our bearings are already greased, I like to fill the cap up. I don't know if it does a darn thing at all. Probably doesn't, but I figure if this stuff heats up and, you know, runs towards the back or whatever, keeps everything lubed, who knows? All I gotta do is make it 5 races. Well, it's not even gonna be 5 races. It's gonna be 3 races. Me and David from Classic Car Revivals are doing a best of 5 drag race, 4 titles. We're both building 64 F100s. I tell you what, if I lose, I'm gonna pinball down both lanes and just give him something beat up piece of crap. So you want to be careful when you tap these on because it's really easy to dent them. And I don't have the weld, whatever they are, the covers or whatever yet. So I mean, you don't want to dent these up unless if you can help it. Just make sure it's kind of going on there straight. Cheers. All right. O'Reilly's had a whole bunch of these stupid expensive lug nuts. And I was like, man, I just can't wait. I should probably buy these. And I bought all of them and I was still 5 short, and then I broke that one, so I'm 6 short. I don't know, I think I told you guys already, but they said that you can't use an impact on your lug nuts. Ouch. Oh, that plastic's sharp. It's all right. I got thick skin. It only went through 4 layers. We're okay. So what we got here is these weld wheels are super thick. So you have, I don't know if you can see that, special lug nuts, and then there's a washer that goes on there. It keeps everything where it's supposed to be. I'm only using 3. Classic Car Revivals has lots of Ford parts? No way. You ain't fixing this thing when I'm done with it. Yeah, but I'm not losing. I don't care. Team Whiskey Dents. All right. So we're gonna throw these on there. And this is super, super exciting stuff. I got the Unilug because the front is 5 by 4 3/4, and the rear will be 5 by 4.5, which is a standard Ford. So with this style, you need to kind of pick up on the rim just a little bit because they're centered. So hopefully a guy can get one started. You always want to hand start these. Ask me why. Oh, it's because you could cross thread and strip them out. That's why. It only takes a second longer. Just do it. Sheesh. Man, it's been nice all day. Besides, Canada has dropped smoke bombs on us. So the air quality isn't that great. But that's all right. Cheers. Oh man, it's all gone. That sucks. Luckily I got a backup. Ooh. Oh, daddy likey. So once I get these tightened up, I'll probably try to slide this thing underneath the frame, see what it looks like. I'm kind of guessing on the ride height, so whatever. And only told me not to use an impact. Hey, guess what? I'm just gonna give it a little taparoo. We're gonna ugga on the dugga, not dugga on the ugga. Oh, that might have been too much. Better crack that one. Hey, we're in business. All right, let's get some of this crap out of the way. WD-40, holla at your boy. Oh, another thing. Don't ever buy cheap tin snips. These things are garbage. Good stuff, a set of Midwest. The greens and the reds, left and rights. Ask me how I know. Well, I'll tell you. I was an HVAC guy. I did 4 years of HVAC school for the local 10 in St. Cloud, Minnesota. So now I know everything about sheet metal. Just kidding. I'm gonna give you guys a different camera angle. Sorry, I haven't. What movie? What are you talking about? Happy Gilmore 2? Oh man, I can't wait. Jackson, Tennessee. Hey, Gerald. Hey, if you guys haven't checked out Half Moon Customs, you probably should. Gerald is half of the moon, and then John is the other half. But I'm sure if you ask real nice, Gerald will show you the full moon. Big Enos Burdette. This boy that in the smoke getting bad. I don't know, maybe. Okay. Get all the tripping hazards out of the way. I only have the front subframe or whatever you want to call it just tacked in. So hopefully it all stays together while I try to shove this underneath there. I think I should probably move a couple things. Cheers. Oh, that's good. All right. Let's get this out of the way. Oh, scratched my hood. Son of a gun. Hopefully I can pick the frame up and slide this under there. Is anybody close? You want to come over and help? I'm in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota. Oh. Better move the welder. Since I got it in my hand. Cheers. All right, this is gonna suck. Hey, look what I can do. Believe it or not, that bucket is really heavy. Full of sandblast beads or whatever. Let's get the thing out so tough. Alright. It's got to go up, I don't know, 4 inches exactly. On 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that's a fail. Alright. How many of them did I break? Okay, just one. Alright. I guess I should have tacked it a little better, huh? Cheers. All right, well, guess we should turn this so you can see what's going on. So I tacked this in a couple places, and obviously it didn't hold. Luckily I got this thing, so man, it's getting hot out here. The humidity is a little egregious. Man, I just had one more hand. That looks like crap. I don't have a big enough vice grip to squeeze that together either. Maybe I can just get this tight and hit it with a rubber mallet. Loud noises. Oh, too much! Way too much! Come on! Oh, where's my tape measure? If I had $1 for every tape measure that I lost, I could probably buy 100. And then I'd never need to look anymore because they'd be everywhere. Excuse me while I find a tape measure. Here, come with. I can see one now. I can actually see two. I don't know if you guys have ever tried these Milwaukees. Garbage. Garbage. Craftsman? Yes. Very nice. Very nice. So, and I'd set both of them down because I'm an idiot. By the way, if you didn't know, Ford Explorer, leave a comment. Does anybody know about these tags? Because I thought these were mostly 373 gear, 31 spline axle. This one has a 55 right there. What do you guys know? Is it, does that mean 355 gears? I do not know, and I appreciate the help. I think I need a bigger hamburger. I think I've eaten plenty of hamburgers. I'm good, dude. That tells you the gear. So it is a 355. Hey, Bill Russell. Man, there's 141 people I'm watching. So it is a 355. 3L55. What does that mean? I see. Oh, hold on. I don't read all that good. And it's super dirty. I see a 55 88 SL88. Or no, 20. I'm sorry. Let you guys look at it. Oh man, I bent it. She likes it. Hey, Pedro. The IL is, I'm sorry, there is no IL. Okay, I gotta. Can you guys read that? Okay, so it's limited slip. So it says 55 space 88 space 8L23. Venezuela, what's up? And then there's a top code that says S612E. Anybody? Let me know. I'm not going to weld this back on, by the way. I'll probably write it in crayon. That's what I'm good at. All right. So I got this. See these meats that I picked up? I got them for $500, and I had to trade a T5 transmission for them. And I didn't know that the T5 are going for like $1,000, and that's like cores. Little crazy. I am in Minnesota. If you can't tell by the Norwegian accent that everybody says that we have that I don't hear. Whatever. I was hoping to have the 4-link set up in this area done today, but I don't know if you notice where this tire is sitting. Sneak over here for a second. The frame is at my ride height. So that tire is sitting 1.5 inches below the top of the frame. And I don't have enough 4x2 to build a proper in this area, in that area, to clear my 4-link. And I'm also not sure where the true center of the truck is, if that makes sense. Apparently, when you set your 4-link bars, you need to aim for the true center of the truck. And I don't even know how to do that because I don't have the weight of the front and I don't have the weight of the rear. And I think like you figure out that percentage, and that's how you get your true center. So I guess I'm just gonna wing it. I got the Max Speeding Rods sent me 4-link bars, all of the bracketry. They sent me the engine mounts. Yeah, we are ready to destroy. So David, you're going down, buddy. You, sir, are going to get annihilated. And I'm going to laugh at you every single day. So, here's the conundrum we got going on here. I can weld when I plug into the outlet by the door. I can weld when I plug into the outlet right there. But I have to shut the lights off. And more than likely, it's going to kick the breaker. Well, actually, it's not even the breaker. It's the GFI. So I'm going to set the GFI. And then hopefully it will weld long enough to so I can basically make it so it's firm enough to not break when I try to pick it up and put the suspension underneath it. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to get to work. But there's going to be some flash, so if you got eyes, cover them. And hopefully hopefully the welder will run. Just got to turn the gas on. Hey, you remember when I was talking about getting a tape measure? And then I left them both over there? What an idiot. Huh. All right. So I got the good one. What I did previously is there's a plate here for the front cap mount. What we're going to do, measure off of that. It's exactly 60. Now this thing's in my way. I need somebody to hold the other end. Yeah. Close enough. Where's my square? I lose squares like I lose tape measures too. Here, I'll just use these. Money. What's next? How about a level? I just want to make sure nothing moved. Hey, close enough. Hey, that one's just as close enough, so we should be good. This thing might look like a humpback whale driving around the road. All right, like I said previously, cover them if you got them. I don't know where my helmet's at, whatever. Ready? Also, if your hands are sweaty, you may not want to touch the material that you're welding on. Ask me how I know. Because it'll light you up. Anyways, you want to try to keep your lead as straight as possible. If it kinks, there's a liner in there, and the wire's not going to come out as well as it should. I'm going to grab my helmet and weld these a little better so it doesn't happen again. Where is it? I found it. 37 feet that way. Be right back. Cheers. Oh, it's from the motherland / Ireland. Starts with a J. All right, you always want to make sure you turn your welding helmet on. Ask me how I know. Because I've had sandpaper on my eyes from welding without a helmet on or without your speed glass turned on. I've actually owned this helmet for 26 years. It's got an original 9/11 sticker on it that I got like shortly after the bastards bombed us or ran into the Trade Center. Anyways, I'm gonna weld down this side a little bit, and then I'm gonna weld to the frame on both sides so that this doesn't happen. And I may hit some of this in the front just a little bit better. So cover them if you got them. That's plenty. Oh no, welder's gonna die. All right, well, good enough. Let's see what we can do this time. Oh my God, I'm so strong. Yeet! Loud noises, sorry. Somebody turn the fan on, will you? Hey, you know what? If it breaks this time, we're just gonna call her a night. So I'm gonna try to pick it up and slide this underneath there. See what happens. Fuck, are you kidding me? Both of them broke. I didn't even know I was that strong. Man, what I need to do is get a bigger extension cord so I can weld out of the one outlet that I can actually use so that this doesn't keep happening. Whew. That really sucks. 96 with a V6. Yeah, this was out of a 99 XLT Explorer. Yeah, man, that sucks. All that time I spent welding that or whatever. Yeah, I don't. If you guys haven't checked out Half Moon Customs, go do it. They got all kinds of cool stuff going on. Videos don't come out super often, but they're quality when they do. Also, 1776 Garage. You should check out his daily jokes. They're actually pretty funny. I can't remember the one he told today, but something about a sailor getting lost at sea. It was actually pretty funny. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna call her a night. I think that's about enough. I'm gonna put that. I think I might just drag it all outside and level it, and then weld all that stuff out here, and then then try to get that front suspension underneath there, because obviously the tacks are not working. So I got 100 and some, probably 500,000 videos of different projects. So if you haven't hit that like button, please do, and don't forget to subscribe. The next build is a 68 Lodestar. First build was a 66 F600 that we turned into a pickup, and a guy from Texas won it, and then a guy from North Carolina won this, but said he couldn't come get it. So now my brother David has it, and I sent the guy a check like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago now. So I can't wait to see what he actually does with this. Boxes on airbags, tips up, big block, 4-speed, lots of cool stuff going on. So go enjoy it, and we will see you next time. Thanks, everyone. I appreciate you, and don't forget, dreams don't work unless you do. So have a good weekend. Thanks, and goodbye.